Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
Randall Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, it is Tuesday night, and you know what that means? It's Knucklehead Comics in the fucking building. They thought we was a one-hitter quitter, but we are 101 issue in this motherfucking show, and that's how you know we syndicated and we ain't gonna go. So now I turn it to the interim show. My man Ray, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I was waiting for you to talk some shit right now because of what just happened like an hour ago.
Hey, listen, man. The truth, as Jim Carrey would like to say, the truth shall set you free.
We'll find out Saturday.
Word. We got Cap in the building. What's going on, Cap?
Not much. Just watching you. You ever see a cat fall and like try to grab onto everything to save itself? That was you in the intro. You were good, then you slipped, and you were stumbling and trying to catch yourself at the end.
Hey, listen, man. When somebody makes a better intro than me, then you know they full of shit. But yo, it's fucking Tuesday night. It was raining like a motherfucker in New York.
Yo, this weather does not know what to be. 1 minute, nice and sunny, we good, everything's going. Then,
word. See,
yo, Taquan, send one in then.
Word.
And we'll play it on air. Damn, Taquan, what fuck? That's fucked up, man. My son was questioning my stamina when I was ending the podcast with Auntie.
Oh shit. Okay, I was wondering where you was at, Taquan. I'm over here defending my own, and you know to be seen. Shit.
Nah, the minute you left, that's when he jumped on.
See? Figures. Black man can't help another black man out. It's fucked up, Taquan. Shit. But yo, fucking, I want to call this shit Universal Soldier for some reason, because this is not a secret invasion.
Who's invading? is the question because we've got no invasion here. Like, this is
The invasion has already happened, and apparently it's not a secret no more.
yeah. Now everyone knows.
It's not a secret because everybody knew in the government, or well, we wrote
Well, the government is basically the Skrulls. Like,
yeah, and two, it's not an invasion. Nick Fury said to stay here until we find your motherfuckers a place.
yeah. Well, does it? Maybe it counts just because he didn't expect all of them to come. Because even he was like, "Wait, you're all here?" Like maybe that I guess counts as an invasion because it's like, "Wait, we allowed some of you to be here,
Yeah,
and
but
then
as we
everyone showed up."
discussed- As we discussed last week, him and Carol Danvers didn't do fuck all to try to find a new
Oh
place.
no, yeah, that
So-
yeah, they had reason to do this, but it's like I guess it counts as an invasion to like the little thin line of like, I guess that counts. But still, Fury could have at least tried to help them. Like he's been fucking up. He fucked up last week with just letting Talos just get stabbed. It's like, all right, bro, we're gonna leave you on the floor. Like,
No, but he went back and got him because they buried him.
well, yeah, eventually, yeah, but it's like from what we saw, it's like you just gonna let him die like that. It's fucked up.
Yeah. We'll get into that, man.
This show should have been called Nick Fury El Hydra.
Yeah.
Because it seems like we got a Hydra invasion, not a Skrull invasion. Because this is what they did in fucking Civil War and not Civil War, in Winter Soldier. Hydra was everywhere. Now the Skrulls are here. It's like you just changed the species on us and we doing the same shit. Yo, but I'll tell you one thing though. Nick Fury's mom definitely prepared him for a fucking alien invasion. Because that's the reason why he ain't calling the Avengers.
Yo, if we're gonna get into it, I want to bring that up.
Yeah, let's get into this shit. We're gonna start this shit right now.
There we go.
Yo,
Fuck it.
they asked Nick Fury, why don't you call the Avengers? And my man said because the Avengers, one, you can't trust or you can't expect the team he built specifically to help with global threats to come in and save the world from a global threat every time there's a global threat. Despite the fact that at the end of the first Avengers, when Maria Hill was like, well, they're scattered. How are we going to get them back? And they're like, oh, they'll come back when they need to. We can't do that. Two, this motherfucker said they haven't lived his life. So Sam, the new Captain America, is not a black man, not from the South, not raised by a single mom, never had to deal with racism, never had to meet an alien, never had to fight a war against an alien, never got dusted, never came back, never had to figure out what the fuck, almost the exact same shit that he's going through, Sam has been through.
Wait, no. Sam didn't have the exact, because Sam actually had to fight at the end of Endgame.
Yeah.
Where was
And he had both eyes.
Facts.
Peter Quill is more like fucking Nick Fury because he was fucking a green woman too.
Yeah. Yo, which by the way, that was a weird thing when Guy was like, yo, does he love you without you being this in your own skin? And the wife was like, oh, well, you make certain sacrifices or you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, youngin', or some shit to that effect. And in my head, I went, wow. Did you just clarify that Nick Fury only wanted to see you in the skin of another woman?
I think she only wanted to show him that skin of another woman.
But do we see them? We don't see her.
The only time we ever seen her as a Skrull is when he walked in and she was like, "Oh, you're back," and then turned back into the.
Yeah.
But you would think if Fury didn't give a shit, she wouldn't have given a shit by this time.
I mean, but not for nothing. She took this woman's life and decided to live the rest of it for her. So, you gotta at least give her the devotion. She basically said, "I'm gonna become you and live your life longer and shit." And that's probably why she's honoring it. She's like, "Yo, I'm not me. I'm this woman because I made the promise that I'm gonna be this woman. These people's daughter, this people's,
Yeah.
auntie and all that other shit.
Now, maybe I'm naive, right? But to the outside world, yeah, put that face on, be the daughter, be whoever. But if I'm truly in love and I'm truly 100% with you, when I come home, I'll be like, yo, take that face off. Walk around as yourself. I don't know.
Maybe she felt
Again,
like
it's
he
just me.
wasn't all there. Like, even though she thinks, oh, we're good, he loves me, all this, she still thinks maybe there's some suspicion. Like, even he knew at the end, like, oh, so you're gonna kill me now with that gun, right? Like, he's always that one step ahead.
I mean, you guys right. That this is just me and my, my thoughts about
No,
it.
it's a real thought to have though, because you would think, especially if you guys are together for so long, like, just be yourself in front of him. But
Because it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I never questioned that until she brought it up.
yeah,
But
And now I'm like, oh, now you gave me a thought that I didn't even need to have.
but here's the thing though, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm not a poetry expert, but wasn't that whole thing right before they shot each other's wall about the poetry in there that she wanted to be seen and accepted? Maybe she doesn't need to show her true self because Fury sees her. Like, he sees all through all that shit, and I get it. Like, oh, then why wouldn't you be a Skrull? But they also made mention the longer you're in that human form, the more you become them. And we also speculated, what if there's Skrulls that were humans for so long that they forgot they were Skrulls? You know what I'm saying? What if she takes more comfort in being this woman than being the Skrull?
it could also be. Remember, their whole thing is they want to be, they want to have their skin. They want to be this. Maybe to her that is her true skin. Like, she just got used to this being the person now. So that could also be a thing. But meanwhile, if that's the case, then why ever change back? Because she was in Scroll 2 seconds before he got there. So it's like,
well, that's all true. Well, we all know the valid real reason why she shows up like that and never the Skrull.
The CGI.
Yeah, the makeup team and the cause. It's easy to just show up as yourself.
let's add more imagination to it. Not a budget reason, just no.
Well, they needed a way to show us she was a Skrull without her dying.
Yeah.
Yo, the one thing I want to bring up, the MVP, the only reason that I'm watching this show week in and week out, Olivia Colman.
Yeah.
MI6 fucking lead boss. She is amazing in every scene she's in. And that one scene where she's like, oh, Niles, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, that's not my name. My name's Victor. He's like, I know, I was talking to him.
That was great.
Pointed to your head.
That was great. Like, oh, this is getting very hostile. It's like, that's not my name. It's like, no, him. It's like, oh.
Yeah, and the best part, my man, I kill it. Blah, 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 blah. He's bitching and moaning, and she's like, all right, bow. Well, it's so sad, but we got to burn all your shit. She's a gangster, though.
Yo, the fact she did that just point blank, like, oh.
That's who we need on our team.
Facts.
Yo, she's the only one who got the script and went, okay, I know exactly what I'm making.
Yeah.
Let's go out here and do this. Everybody else is like, Sam Jackson's like, oh, I just get to be myself. So that's cool. Talos and, because I can't remember his name right now, but Talos and the other one, fucking the Mother of Dragons.
Khaleesi?
Yeah. Mary Clark, they think that they're in an actual fucking, like, we got to act here show. Kravik is just, he's another one just chewing up the scenery. If it wasn't for him and Olivia Colman, that whole thing where they tried to jump his ass and he came out full scroll. I was like, come on, who the fuck's next?
Yo, that scene was great. Just his reaction of like, Oh yeah, motherfucker. Who's next? It was that moment of just like, well, now we got to see what Super Scroll looks like. Just
Word. I mean, yo, it's not the original Super Scroll, but it's something, and it makes sense for what they're doing now. But it's something.
yeah.
I want to go on record because I've said this to people in group chats. I said this to people in their face. I said this to people over the air. I text this to people. I'm going on record. If nothing happens in this season finale or the series finale, we're gonna have a fucking problem. We're gonna have a big fucking problem.
I feel like
At
we're gonna have a problem.
least, She-Hulk had Daredevil in it. At the very least, She-Hulk had fucking Daredevil and Wong in it. But
We gotta have something, because who's he on the phone with at the end?
So, yo, tell me a theory.
what was the ending that I said?
With Maria Hill.
Oh, so you know how they keep saying special guest Maria Hill in the cover attraction?
Yeah.
I mean in the credits?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Maria Hill is in every episode, hiding somewhere, spying on someone. And they're hiding from us. Like they're gonna reveal, like in this episode, she was in the back, like looking through a mirror or some shit, and she's like following this dude, and like where in the world is Carmen San Diego type shit. She's
been there the whole
undercover.
time.
Yeah. Because it's strange. They keep giving her that nod, but she's not there.
Yeah.
Or was she there? Is she the invader that's being kept secret? You know? Don't want to see a white woman get a second chance at life. First off, Taquan, white women need second chance.
Okay.
How I Met Your Mother. How I Met the Secret Super Skrull.
So that's who you think the phone call was with at the end. It's telling her that's it. It's time to end it.
It would have to be. Who else is Fury trust?
So
That's not dead.
here's my theory. I think for some reason he just fucking called Gravik. That's like, it's time to end this shit.
That's also what I thought, but I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not just that simple. Like I'm hoping it's somebody. Like at this point.
No, much like religion, Marvel has lost my faith. I no longer have faith in the process.
I'm like hoping, like he's like, you know what? I just said this whole monologue about not needing them, but I called somebody just in case. At
Fucking
least
Vision.
You know who I would like to see?
Ultron.
Coulson.
I would love to see Coulson also. So get this. You know how you said that there's no way to identify a Skrull?
Yeah.
A Skrull can identify a Skrull. They have certain voice waves and sense that other Skrulls can pick up on to identify where other Skrulls are.
Yeah, but that makes sense. But the reason behind they can't tell who the hell is a Skrull is kind of like being Hispanic. We know the difference between Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, El Salvador, and all that shit. But the outside world, we're all just Mexican.
Word. But you know what's funny though? You know who could detect who a Skrull is? Miss Marvel. She picked that old lady out of a fucking crowded train.
Honestly, I think she just wanted to beat the shit out of an old lady and got lucky.
Right? Shit.
I
I mean, who doesn't want to beat the shit out of an old lady? You know what I'm saying?
was just like one day.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, one of them I almost fucking called him cocotazo. Looking at me like I'm fucking bugging. Bitch, I'm going down. Elevator's going down. You going up. Get out.
Oh, that lady. Okay.
So, what are your since we broached that topic? What are your thoughts on how this should end tomorrow? Actually,
Yeah, Ray.
It, I want to hope again that call was to someone, because if this ends with just, well, here you go, and we just end with Gravik now having control of everything, then where does this continue? Like, are we really gonna have to wait 2-3 years to be able to see Secret Wars for this to have a conclusion? Like, I'm worried they're gonna leave us off with a fucking cliffhanger here, because 6 episodes was not enough for this, especially that they built to nothing. Like, there's no way for Fury to be able to handle this fight alone tomorrow. Like, even if Maria Hill is alive, I don't see them being able to. Oh yeah, now he's powered up. We got this. Gun. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Gun compartment. Yep. So this is what's gonna happen verbatim.
All right, here
I
we
read
go.
the script.
Oh shit, here we go.
Who Fury called on the phone
Okay.
was Hank Pym. He said, "Let's end this."
Okay.
He gets the particles. He gets the Pym particles from Hank Pym. Enough
Okay.
for 2 trips. He takes it to Reed Richards. Reed Richards develops an easier way to travel through time than the fucking kaleidoscope that Tony Stark made.
Okay.
The same technology that Kang used. The same technology they had in the other universe with the fucking Illuminati.
Okay.
Fury goes back in time and he does 2 things. He kills baby Hitler and frames Don Cheadle for it. And he kills Gravik, ending the Skrull invasion. He comes back in time, and because of Reed Richards, Kang has now invaded into the Kang War, the Kang Dynasty, because now he finally found the technology that he doesn't need that boat to fucking go through time and all that other shit. And Doom is sitting here laughing at Fury going, "You caused all this." Because Doom is not a stupid man. And we know he's not a stupid man because Doom will say to Fury to end the series, "I am not a stupid man."
Okay, so in this 4-part, 5-hour episode of yours, how are you gonna fit that into 30 minutes?
They fit all the other bullshit into 30 minutes.
my man just came up with
Don't fuck around.
6-episode mini-series ending event.
Like, we need a whole nother season just to fit in everything you just
Because here's the thing. He called up Hank Pym and said, "Let's end it." And Hank Pym goes, "Yeah, we're going to end this series and we're going to start the real one."
said.
And then we're going to go into Loki season 2.
That would be the best connection here, to just do some shit like that. I doubt it, but
No, but I mean, listen, I honestly cannot see how this ends where it continues somewhere else. Unless they kill Fury.
you think they have the guts to kill Fury?
I don't think they have the balls to kill Fury. But you kill Fury and let the fucking Skrulls take over and they're running the world, and then throughout the other movies you start seeing like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, Rhodey. When the fuck did you start, wearing pap smear or whatever the fuck? When you start saying shit like that and somebody catches on and Deadpool saves us from all this shit.
Wait, okay. So do they kill Fury? Because I think that's going to be the test tomorrow. That I think this is where we finally see this wasn't Fury at all. That would be my biggest pie in the sky theory. Is that they kill him, but this was never Fury at all.
This is what, a life model decoy?
Yeah. because I could see that being the one thing. Like, hey, legit. The final that was the call.
Could be. I just think that this is gonna be. I hate to say it, but this is just gonna be a generic fucking fight graphic, stop graphic.
And
Weird
the rest of the
cliffhanger.
Skrulls are gonna goodbye.
We're just hoping for more, but it's like it's probably just gonna be
It's a little too late for more, especially since everything's out of order. Because I think the Marvels is technically a prequel to this.
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like,
Supposed to have come out already.
yeah, like their post credit is probably gonna lead into this instead of, oh, this is where we continue here. It's like no.
Well, they did reshoot, so they probably changed some shit around.
I would hope, because if not, it's like,
You know what I hope? I hope the fucking end credit to this is Carol Danvers looking at her pager and going, "Shit, I got some fucking missed calls from Fury," and she goes to a messaging service, and it's just Fury going, "Get down here, graphic down. We should have found him at home. Ah, everybody's gonna die," and she's like, "Oh, too late."
Isn't she Rhodey's love interest?
In the comics, but not in the movies.
Hey, they shared a look during Endgame. He was like, "Watch that ass," and she's like, "I always do."
But which Rhodey
was it?
Was it Rhodes or was it this female Skrull Rhodes?
I think it was Rose because the Rose is smooth. This female Skrulls one's got a little bit too motion.
I don't know.
What's up, Hassan?
Yo, what's going on, Hassan?
Yeah, man. We need something. I'm getting tired of this shit. This is like how many shows or movies or some things in a row where there was no idea. There's no there's a theory on what we want to happen and no idea on how to make it work. And the writers can't be like, well, we're not experts in extraterrestrial beings, so how are we going to make an alien show? Because, making a show about aliens can't be as hard as making a show about lawyer shit. But I'm just like, something has to happen. Like, the connective tissue doesn't need to be with every movie. But god damn it, this gotta act like this is a part of the fucking MCU in one way or another. Like, even the people Fury is talking to outside of Rhodey is not in the MCU. No character in this fucking show besides Rhodey and Hill is in the MCU.
Well, Thalos was in Spider-Man. He's been in the MCU.
Is the MCU? That's Sony's MCU.
Well, he was also in Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel
that we know of.
And they mentioned the president's name in Wakanda Forever.
Who hasn't mentioned the president's name in Wakanda Forever?
Which is funny because Doug Maroney had no idea who this guy was, and had no idea that he was mentioned previous. He thought he just was told to show up and play some random dude who was president. Which is funny because I've seen some people are like, well, how are they going to explain how Thunderbolt Ross is the president when we get to Captain America 4? And I'm like, idiots. We have elections every few years.
Yeah, they
voted him in. Like,
yeah. Do we not understand how this works? Like
I know exactly how Thunderbolt Ross did it. He called the governor of Georgia and asked for 11,000 fucking votes, and they found him, and that's it. No, this series has definitely missed something. There's just something that is missing at the core.
Yeah.
Like, it's going through all the right motions. but there's just nothing. There's no substance behind
That-
any of it.
I think that's what the issue's been. Like it's been okay. Like there's stuff that's like, okay, this is interesting enough to keep up with. Like it's not like we're bored out of our minds watching this. But there's something that's like add an exciting factor to it. Add it where it's like more people would want to watch this. Because let's be realistic. If we weren't talking about it every week, I don't think we'd be like, oh, yeah, this was okay. This is something we're to talk about on the regular. Like there needs to be something where it's like, okay, this is a salvageable season instead of, well, that was Secret Invasion. Next.
Well,
No, yeah.
these episodes are going by way too fucking fast without really accomplishing much. And then there's no outside actor that allows you to gravitate to. You know how most TV shows has that one actor where it's like, I like this motherfucker. This one's cool. Like they have the woman, the MI6 woman, but she's only been in episode 1 and the last one. She
That's true.
hasn't been in there, but she hasn't been in there enough for us to be like, nah, this is the one that we're with. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like if Fury had a sidekick that was one of those, what the fuck you mean there's an alien invasion? That, you know, somebody that
Like
just
if Quake was there.
yeah, like somebody that we could sit there and go, all right, this is my guy. You know what I'm saying? We saw some kind of camaraderie.
Well, I think in this case you're discounting the awesome callback and awesome cameo from that dude from Black Widow. Like that. Look at Ray's face. Him showing up again just set the world on fire. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's that guy!" Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm pretty sure you had no clue who he was when he first showed up.
I forgot all about this motherfucker. My head.
That's how I'm like.
I'm running blanks. I'm like, Black Widow. Who's the fucking guy? Oh, the pilot. The pilot, the one that gave her the planes and then gave her sister the plane at the end. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I thought you guys didn't know who I'm talking about now.
Yeah. Well, because I completely forgot. To be honest with you, these episodes are not memorable.
Yo, see this. Yo, give me the camera. This is the problem with this show. They try to make a connection. They try to make Black Widow matter. They took a character who was in 30 seconds of screen time. Let's be generous, like 5 minutes of screen time. Came at the end, and at the end, gave her a jacket and a fucking plane, sent her back into the rest of the movies. They took him, brought him in, and now all of a sudden we're supposed to think that this motherfucker's known Fury the entire time and has connections everywhere, and he's just been sitting in wait where no other person on this fucking planet in the MCU talks to him, calls him up, needs him for anything. We've seen how many fucking countless movies, and he's only showed up in one other's fucking spot. And that was a prequel movie of a movie that should have happened 5 years before it fucking did. That's the tie-in you give us. Out of every character that you could do in the Marvel fucking cinematic universe, that's the problem. It's empty, fucking hollow, just, hey, we need a cameo from somebody who's been in here before. Grab this motherfucker.
And just like our reactions, I feel like this cameo just went over people's heads, though. Like, because
I've reacted right away.
And this is why we need you, Cap, because it legit, I feel like it's like, oh, okay. It's like, okay, I knew I've seen him before. It's one of those where it's like, where have I seen this mother? Like, it's but again, we needed more than just, oh yeah, that guy from that one scene. Yeah.
I feel like everything that happened in the last 5 episodes could have happened in episode 2.
Yeah. But see, this is the problem. So you asked before with like the writer's strike and all that, is it bad writing or the writers just need to do better? I'm not blaming the writers on this one. They were told, make me a show called Secret Invasion based on the Secret Invasion comic. But you can't use anything that Marvel has done with the exception of Rhodes. He's the only one you can use. How the fuck do you write a show about Skrulls invading the planet secretly based off of a comic in which anybody and everybody could have been a Skrull and not give them the whole sandbox to play with?
You add one thing:
What?
a younger Skrull to be on Talos' side, infiltrating what's Cantaloupe?
Gavik.
Gavik.
Gravik.
Infiltrating Gravik or whatever fuck. And he doesn't know Amelia Clark's also a double spy. So he's risking all that other shit. And he's the character that we fucking grow to attach to while Theory's doing all this other shit. And he's sacrificing his life. And just think about it. When Amelia Clark outs herself as the mole and then goes back to the fucking campsite, like if she didn't know, she just fucking outed herself. If Gravik would have killed the kid instead of Amelia, then it would have been like, yo, that kid didn't deserve this shit. He deserved better. Now it's serious. And it would have been personal between Gavik and Talos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that that's not the mandate that they got from the studio. Like, you can't. This was gonna be impossible to do when you hamstring them.
Listen, man.
Because look already with Rhodey, with the one character they get to use. We're sitting here trying to debate when the fuck did he turn Skrull?
Yeah.
I don't think he turned Skrull.
He was
You
just a
think
Skrull
he's-
this whole time?
No. I think them motherfuckers are just using him in the right spot. I'm pretty sure Rhodey's in fucking in fucking Uganda trying to figure out what the fuck's going on over there. He's not even the right hand man of the president. He don't even know the fucking president. But this guy just went undercover as Rhodey. They don't see no fucking Iron Man suit or nothing. I'm sorry, but if I was a fucking Skrull and I wanted to even shit out, put your goddamn suit on, Rhodey. Put your fucking suit on.
So your theory is that Rhodey, the real one, is just doing some other shit, and unbeknownst to him,
he's investigating the fucking hand that's floating out of the ocean. And he doesn't know that he's back under the president's watch doing all the other shit because his AM FM radio ain't working in the fucking suit.
So he's just chilling.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all this is going on.
Yep. He's just sitting there on the hand like, what the fuck is this? Like, how did this come out? Doing his calculations, talking to fucking Edward Stark, Jon Snow, and fucking Macaulay Culkin just drinking a beer like, yo, what's going on here? And they're explaining the Eternals to him. And he's calling up Lay, like, you know what? I didn't see the movie, but this shit sounded bad.
Yo, please, all right. This is too far-fetched to be true, but now I want the movie in which Rhodey is just sitting at Tiamat, or not Tiamat, or whoever the fuck is sitting in the ocean. And no, yeah, Tiamat. And I want the movie where he's sitting there and somebody's just explaining to him the movie The Eternals.
You know what it needs to be? Fucking the dude from Ant-Man. Michael, what's his?
Pena?
Yeah,
Luis?
we just need Luis there, fucking explaining the Eternals to him. That'll be a 3-hour movie in itself. Just so yeah, there was this giant hand in the ocean for something. Just.
Yo, there you go. The 6-part mini series where we finally explain what the fuck happened with Tiamat.
There you go.
There we go. That's all we need.
Sounds good to me. Let's fucking write it.
But we can't write it right now during the strike. But
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't care. Is
Is there an update on that strike? Because UPS avoided theirs like instantly.
No.
oh, they did. Those
Yeah.
motherfuckers. I was waiting for them to go on strike.
You were hoping so show would show up.
Yeah, I knew that motherfuckers didn't have the balls.
There's been no major significant update as far as I'm aware, and I am keeping tabs on different sites and different areas, trying to
Gotcha.
get as much updated news on it.
You know who's really getting fucked over this? The catering companies. Because there's people that have deals with the movies. They cater the movies and all this shit. And they don't have work because all the movies are canceled.
Oh, so minor update. A20 Studio A24.
Yeah.
They've been allowed to actually continue shooting and writing and all that because they are not part of the
Union?
Yeah, they're not part of the producers guild. And they've already come out and said that we agree with the writers and we're going to give the writers whatever they want. And whatever the decision is when the both sides negotiate, they're cool with. They're just going to do it.
And I want to see the drastic improvement in fucking movies.
So
that's what I want to see. I want to see the instant drastic improvement in these movies.
So to go along to what I was just saying about why I won't blame writers for this show.
Yeah.
Somebody was positing that I was watching today on YouTube that he doesn't think that movies have gotten worse. He just thinks that because movies are made with the budgets are so much higher that the studios are just making safer choices. And that's why nothing feels new, nothing feels fresh, everything feels rehashed because they just going with what they think and they assume is a safe bet for a movie, which then turns out for us to be
horrible.
Yeah, so
that's why, like, perfect example, The Force Awakens. They had somebody who came in and was gonna give a brand new fucking Star Wars. Right, George Lucas had his sequel trilogy. They turned that down. Somebody else came in with an idea. They turned that down. And then Bob Iger was just like, hey, we need to make sure we hit a home run. So just take A New Hope and do that again. He didn't literally say that. He literally said he wanted to make a movie that felt like A New Hope. Instead of pushing shit forward, he went back and was like, let's make one that looks like this, get off the ground, have people come back in and love it, and then we'll go from there. But that's what studios are telling people to do. Nobody wants to see new shit. Or the studios don't think people want to see new shit. They think they only want to see shit that they recognize.
Studios, I want to see new shit. I really want to see new shit. Like, newer than new. Like, Air Force One new. Like fucking new. Like fresh fucking toothpaste new. Like, that's the new shit I want to see.
I was gonna say, I feel like we all want to see new stuff, but it's like,
but now
it's understandable not wanting to take the risk.
But now here's the thing: how do you really want to? Because we were just talking about this before stream. The third Halloween movie in this new trilogy was something new, and universally everybody went, "What the fuck was that? Just give us the shit we wanted to see."
That was new at the wrong time too, though.
Here's the thing, though. Don't give me something new when it's part 3 and you're supposed to end the story.
Yeah, like don't decide to fucking. Oh yeah, this is what we want new.
That's like saying, you like to try new foods? Yeah, here goes the menu. Oh, I'll take the steak, and then motherfuckers come out with mushrooms. No. That's not what was ordered. If I were to say, you pick what the fuck I eat, whatever you give me, If I'm telling you what to make, you make that shit. They promised us to fucking fight. The end of this shit. And we got a fucking another one. We didn't even get a fight. We just got another one. Nah. Bugging, sir. We wanted something new after Infinity Wars, after Endgame. And they said, make a new hope. What?
But
Yo, you know what's crazy? Some of my favorite movies are not even action movies. The fucking Goodfellas, not Godfather, Bronx Tale, fucking The Departed. Like, these fucking movies you could watch over and over again, and they mean some shit. They teach you some shit. And where are those types of movies at? Not
gotta
even
watch
that you got to
Martin
remake.
Scorsese.
No, but you ain't even got to remake the shit. It's like, where are those movies? Like the American Skin. You ever heard of that movie? Where the guy, his son gets pulled over by the cops and they kill him, and he takes over the police station and has basically court with the police as the fucking jury, and he has a trial inside the police station.
No, but I'm gonna have to watch that now because that sounds interesting.
Guess what? I don't know when that shit came out in the movie theater, but I had to watch that shit on bootleg because that shit was not available nowhere. That's an awesome fucking movie. Awesome fucking movie. Where's shit like that? Marlon Wayans made scary movies for what, $10,000?
If that, yeah.
You telling me you're scared of the budget?
No.
You have a $27 million budget. All right, I need $5. I need $5 in drinks for everybody. Let's do this.
Studios
Boys
are
in the
not
Hood.
scared of the budget. It's getting more expensive to make these big movies. So what the studios are doing, so Indiana Jones came out, it needed to make like $400 million just to break even.
Yeah, and if they would have took if they would have took that $400 million and gave $200 million to two different movies that were separate, they probably would have made more money.
Probably. But they don't see what do you call it? They don't see that return. Because let's look at the two movies that came out this weekend, Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yep.
Barbie, massive fucking hit, $168 million, right? 300 something million dollars worldwide. But it's based on an existing IP. Everybody in the world knows what Barbie is. Oppenheimer, $80 million opening weekend, 100 something worldwide. But if you look at all the things, Christopher Nolan was being pushed. So again, Christopher Nolan is a known entity. When was the last time that you truly went and saw, I don't know what the fuck this is, went in and watched it and it was a massive success? The only two I could think of is Taken, the first Taken, and the first John Wick.
And Raid.
The Raid was good, but it wasn't a massive success here. But what did they do with that? They burned out fucking sequel after sequel after sequel.
I need 3 more John Wicks.
I don't. This motherfucker should have died in the third one, and that was it.
No, he don't die. He got family now.
Who the fuck's his family?
Toretto. Aren't they gonna merge? They're gonna have John Wick and Fast and Furious. It's gonna be called Fast Wick. The Baba Yaga and the Furious.
If that happens, I'm done.
Oh man. So if that happens, I'll go through a flaming table. How about that?
You heard that, Ruthless Lala? He volunteered.
Again, if they make a John Wick and Fast and the Furious crossover, I'll go through a flaming table.
Shit.
The likelihood of that happening is 0 to none. I think we're good.
But they need something.
Not that. We need new, not stupid.
But they need something. Like there's so many fucking reality TV shows that are faker than fake. Faker than fake.
Meanwhile, Jersey Shore is on what, season like 15 now?
Yeah.
Like,
See, this is the problem. Is you can back in the day you could have an original idea because that's how you competed. Now, no one's really competing. Everybody's vying for attention. What's the quickest way to get somebody's attention? Talk about old school shit.
yeah.
Let's make a Barbie movie. You got a G.I. Joe movie. You got like 7 G.I. Joe movies, and all of them were garbage. And then you want me to fucking talk about fucking Barbie? Shit. What's your fucking mind?
Oh, the problem is every fucking story has already been told.
Not every story. We're living in the era where babies are having babies and everybody got a TikTok. Depression is running rampant. You're telling me you can't make a guy that puts on a full bodysuit and goes shoots up the fucking town? Call it Falling Down?
They just remade Falling Down then.
No, there was a movie named Rampage where he actually put on a suit and just started shooting at everybody.
Yeah.
And it was bulletproof. It was Rampage. But I'm just saying, Falling Down was a good original fucking movie. And everybody related to somebody just like, yo, fuck this. I had enough.
Yeah.
I want some breakfast.
And what I'm saying, they've already did that story. So
We
you're
want
gonna
new,
rehash
not-
it.
Do it in a
remake.
fucking elevator.
Fuck it. How many times, yo? Speed
We're on a bus.
Speed is Die Hard on the
Speed.
bus.
I'm saying.
You're only proving my point.
Fucking just one guy. That's it. He had enough.
That's it. Give us a new Pulp Fiction. That's what we
No, it's like, yo, he had enough. He held the door for one too many people and nobody said thank you.
Dude,
And
you
it's over
described
now.
it. See,
We turned Falling Down into John Q with no son.
See, this is
Beautiful
the problem with
shit
Hollywood.
right there. Yo, $3,800 million. Gazillions of dollars being made for this movie, and then no one got the balls to write it.
Dude, you just pitched exactly what's wrong with Hollywood. Let's take a fucking known IP, put a stupid spin on it, make it worse, throw it out there, it's gonna make $1 gazillion. And then when people come back and go, dude, that shit was garbage, you're gonna be like, what happened? The writers should have did better. Like, no, that's exactly what you wanted.
No. That's not exactly what I wanted. And I wanted the movie to be good.
Dude,
And
but
if the
you
movie ain't
pitched the
good, then you
movie,
do the opposite.
but you didn't pitch a good movie.
Who's that?
You just took a movie that exists and said, do it again.
Who said that I've been in a movie that exists?
You literally said it's Falling Down, but he put a body armor on, which is already Rampage. So that's 2 movies that already did it, and you're doing it again.
So I'll give you time to let this video catch up because that's not what I said.
You didn't say anything about Falling Down or about Rampage.
What I said was, we make a guy who held the door for one too many people that didn't say thank you, and he had enough. And we have Fallen Down with John Q without a son. Oh, I didn't know that in Spanish, John Q without a son meant armor, body armor, just running around shooting people. Okay, let me go look up my Spanish real quick.
Dude, but you just pitched the worst version of a movie we already seen. And
All
you
right,
referenced
stop
the movie
repeating
we've already
yourself and
seen.
start reacting to what I just said.
Whatever, man.
No, you get it. You get glitched. Unglitch him, Ray.
Right. Did this motherfucker not just say
See?
he pitched Falling
Same shit.
Down
Same
at
shit.
John Q without the son?
But did you say that? When you first argued this that my movie was whack, did you say that?
Yeah, what I said was your movie is just falling down again, but just dumber.
No. With what?
With what?
See?
That's,
Thank you.
no, because you mixed
No.
you had
I
mixed
didn't mix shit
Rampage
up.
then when you first started.
20 minutes ago.
Dude, your movie's garbage. That's what's wrong
You
with
see?
Hollywood is
Glitched.
because you're thinking of
Unglitch
that's
him,
how
Ray.
they fucking make movies now.
He's glitched. Unglitch him, Ray.
Well, you know what? Fine. Let's get
Yo,
some money together and build your
let's-
movie.
He's gonna eventually throw out that paper and then get the other 3 things that he's about to say over and over again.
All right. Let's put it on anybody who's watching.
See?
Ray, let's see. You want to see falling down John
There you
Q
go.
without the sun?
Let's see how many times he's gonna say this shit now.
Hollywood, can we just get some new stuff, please? Look at what this has cost. We're at a point here, a brotherly battle over movies
Oh,
that we're
this
never gonna see.
is asinine. Your new idea is just to mash 2 old ideas together, which is what they're doing, which is why it's failing.
Yeah, this is the same thing that got us that horrible Chucky reboot, and this is what got us that new White Man Can't Jump. They're like, oh yeah, this works, and then we're gonna mix it with this.
So, Super Skrulls. We're gonna move on or what? You're running the show, or you're not?
I'm not allowed to have ideas or give examples because when I'm put on the spot, my shit my shit has to be exact on the spot. But these motherfucking writers that get 8 years to write a movie, that can be bad because it's the studio's fault. Me, I'm put on the spot where you want me to think of a fucking movie that has an original movie that hasn't been done yet. And granted, the 2 movies I mashed together only happened once. But we're going to argue some shit that I said before that about what I'm saying now. So, Super Skrulls, continue.
All right.
And I can't tell you about them because it's going to suck at the box office.
Yeah. So, Super Skrulls. There was a dude. I don't know how they pronounce his name, but it's like KLAR or something like that, or it's a weird Skrull name. One dude, part of the army, rose to fame. Actually was winning battles during the Kree Skrull War. All of a sudden, he started losing battles. They exile him. They kick him out. They take him away from his family, from his wife, from his son. They try to do something here on Earth. The Fantastic Four stop him. Then the Skrull Empire was like, oh, fuck it. We're going to take that dude, give him all 4 powers of the Fantastic Four, send him down to Earth to kick the shit out of him. They did some genetic shit on him, gave him all the powers. They synced him up to a satellite, which enhanced his abilities. So he was like tethered to the planet. From the planet, enhancing all that shit, came down, started fucking up the Fantastic Four until Reed Richards figured out, oh, we could block his radio waves, put him in this fucking containment thing. He was trapped. Skrulls turned around and went, fuck, up the fucking voltage. They amplified it. It reached him. He got out. They fought again. He lost again. Then they literally had him just kicked out. And now he's like some anti-hero. But he's been connected so long to that weird Wi-Fi shit that his powers are now permanent. And there's been 3 other people. There's been 3 other people who've been Super Skrulls. One doing the secret invasion thing. There was one of them who had the powers of Colossus, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, I believe, and one other of the X-Men. It was somebody who had the speed of Quicksilver, the reflexes of Black Panther, and there was another one who played Captain America. But those two of those three literally were on the ship when so in Krakoa when the invasion happened, the old heroes came out of the ship. Two of them, or a lot of them, were Skrulls that were brainwashed to think that they were the original people. So they didn't even know that they were fakes. And then those Skrulls got wiped out during the war, and we're left with just the original Super Skrull, who sometimes good, sometimes bad. You know, all of a sudden comic characters always do their shit now. That nobody can stay one side or the other. Everybody's got to jump
Yeah, you
around.
gotta, yeah.
They don't have the same booking as the Big Show.
So that's definitely a different story than we got in this show. They're like, yeah, that's not how we're gonna do Super Skrulls.
Yeah, because everything is tied into the Fantastic Four, but the Fantastic Four doesn't exist in this MCU yet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to.
So why is it connected to the Fantastic Four though? Or there's a reason why it's just this is who we picked to take powers from?
Well, because the Fantastic Four stopped them from invading the first time,
Yeah.
and the King Skrull found a way to mimic their powers and take their stuff from making the Super Skrull. And there was another Super Skrull that was remade, and he called himself Mr. Invincible, and he took the body of Sue Storm's father, Dr. Franklin Storm.
Gotcha.
That's the same guy, by the way. That's what happened when he got out of the containment. So,
but they didn't know that he did that. So when Reed Richards contacted the Skrulls and like, we're gonna send an atomic bomb to your fucking ship and your planet, they basically freed the original Franklin Storm and was like, yo, take your shit back, Frank, because Reed Richards was like, I'm not fucking with you no more.
no.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill all the people here, and we're gonna send an atomic bomb to your ass. You seen what Hiroshima did, right, motherfucker? And they're like, "Yo, take this nigga back." This nigga crazy. I'm trying to look for the X-Men that they used because it was Colossus, Nightcrawler,
Cyclops, definitely.
yeah, Cyclops, and I think Wolverine.
Yes, Wolverine. Yeah, could you see with the claws in one of the shots? Like they mimicked the claws, but I don't think it was real. Kind of like how Mystique mimicked the claws in the first X-Men movie. But the problem with the shows compared to the comics is in the shows you can't use everybody like you could do in the comics.
Yeah. Well, there's more freedom there because now there's no we gotta follow this format. So
when can they officially use the Fantastic Four?
I think it has to be after 2025. Because if the Fantastic Four follows the same shit as the X-Men, I know the X-Men and the Fox X-Men deal is that you can't do anything with the X-Men until after 2025, or you can't recast them until after 2025. That's the deal that was struck.
yeah, I think that was the thing. You can't recast. They could do, but it has to follow that. There has to be the same people that were in that universe.
That's why That's why John Krasinski showing up in Multiverse of Madness was just a one time we're trolling everybody type of deal.
With Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah.
Damn it.
And now there's been reports with the Fantastic Four that like, oh, we know who the cast is gonna be, but then every day it switches.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen like 3 variations of oh, this is who it's gonna be. And this is gonna be the one that didn't stick was the Mila Kunis one. That was like, yeah, that's not happening.
No offense to Mila Kunis. I don't think she has enough presence to be Sue Storm.
What about the girl who plays Psylocke?
Who?
In X-Men Days of Future now in X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, Psylocke.
Yeah.
Olivia Munn?
Yeah.
I would have pegged her more for She-Hulk, to be honest.
Yeah, that would have been a dope She-Hulk.
She would have personality for it. Like, it would have been good for it.
Yeah. See, my thing is this. How come you don't call your super friends? Would have been a perfect segue for we dealt with this threat before. And I have a special team on Saber trying to figure out a way for it now, hinting the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I would have said that should have this other team of collectors. One of them could have been one of the Fantastic Four. No? Like, that could have been a way to introduce them somehow. But no, it was just graphic. That's all we know that was in the collectors. Like, again, 6 episodes was too fucking short.
Yeah.
We need more. Like,
Just think how somebody brought this up. Like, how did you know whose blood was spilled and where? Or did you just went in and collected every sample of blood that you found and figured it out later? That would make the most sense.
But then again, wouldn't you have the Hulk's blood and Thor's blood and these gods?
and that's what they said, though. They had all that there. All that, they all spilled some sort of blood. Like, but we're just gonna.
So how does Graphic got Groot and the fucking guy with Thanos?
When did Groot bleed?
During the battle of Earth.
He was bleeding?
Well, I mean, tree sap. You cut off limbs and stuff. I mean, that's blood.
Okay. That's what I was like, wait. How is
and he was in Wakanda, so it's not like they went to Wakanda.
Yeah. Okay. Did he get just stole the part from Mjolnir and just said, no, it's it. This is where we get I don't know.
Dude, they planned this all wrong.
We're trying to question the loop, the little bit of fucking just holes here because there's so much to fucking question.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, this would have been fine if he would have came out as a Super Skrull, the first Super Skrull, and someone stopped him, other than Fury. Because let's be fucking honest, Fury needed the fucking Avengers to basically stop Hydra and Loki, because those are the threats he knew about. The Skrull are aliens. You're not gonna beat a Super Skrull by yourself. He needs a super.
That's what I'm saying. How are we we're supposed to believe
Nah.
tomorrow he's just gonna be able to win somehow?
Yeah. So now let's say this super helps out, defeats Gravik, and sends these motherfuckers out. Like, yo, they've been outed. We're gonna send all you motherfuckers. We found a spot. That spot is horrible. They come back around 2025 to fucking come and fucking invade again. And the Fantastic Four then stop the invasion of the Skrull. And then they mimic the invasion. And now the Fantastic Four has to deal with that Super Skrull. If they laid the foundation now for the Super Skrull, and then they perfected it with the Fantastic Four Super Skrull, it makes sense. But the problem is we got 2 more years, one 30-minute show to explain all this. That's not going to connect to nothing for 2 years from now, thus making this the fucking Eternals of TV shows.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now, not to mention, it's only 2 years from now if the writer's strike wraps up quickly. If it doesn't, it's pushed back even further.
Yeah. Because like I said, even She-Hulk connected with something. She-Hulk was like, "Oh, we exist in the MCU. Look, there's other people here." Like this has a totally different tone than every other fucking show. This really seems like this should have been like the Christmas special, which is crazy because even fucking Guardians 3 acknowledged the fucking Christmas special. So it wasn't even like that one was done for no reason.
Yeah. See, that's the issue though. This was the one show that shouldn't be treated that way. This should have been the one where, fuck it, we're blowing the budget on this. We're going all out with, because just of what this means. And they gave us more depth in fucking She-Hulk than they did in the show.
Yeah, and She-Hulk fucking was horrible.
Like, at least She-Hulk gave us some things that's like, okay, we can work with this.
Yeah.
This show is giving us nada.
Yeah.
If they, what do you call it? If they weren't going to give us an Avengers movie, this is where all the new Avengers should have showed up.
Seriously. Even if they were Skrulls.
Yeah, put them in a sandbox. Make half of the new people Skrulls. Let's fucking what did Michael Keaton say in Batman in '89? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Yeah. Because, not for nothing, how crazy would it be all of the times the heroes got blamed for something? It was a fucking Skrull. Like the fucking, when they blew up the building in whatever that made everybody sign their Wackovian Accords and wanted to put the guy in there. There was a fucking Skrull fucking with her. Like the Skrull put something in there or shot a beam to make that shit uncontrollable for her, and then he dragged it into the building. Like this is where you start pinpointing shit. Like,
see, again, that's why we need something longer, because it would have been perfect. Like, oh, we do those flashbacks of this is where this. But if they even try to do that tomorrow, it's gonna feel rushed. Like you only have 45 minutes tomorrow if they give us that. If they don't decide to be like, no, it's gonna be a 30-minute episode. The fuck.
That pissed me. The last 2 episodes, 30 minutes, and Caps over here. Oh, they said it's only gonna be as long as it needs to be. Well, this shit needs to be 5 hours.
Tomorrow we need a fucking nice hour episode, at least.
Word.
Like, I don't know.
Every episode here should have been hour 20.
Well, again, the main problem is Marvel's way of handling these shows are they shoot it as a movie and then just segment it. I get why you want to put weekly, because you want every week somebody to tune into your app to drive viewership, to drive, traffic to your app, to show people that, people are watching it, get a buzz every week. We're talking about it instead of all at once. But all at once, you get to see the entirety of the show through, and we're not sitting here speculating 100% wrong on shit, because we're like, oh, this is where it's leading, and it wasn't leading there at all.
And then you got the fucking guys on YouTube with the new Rockstar shit on some 872 Easter eggs you missed.
Are they any good Easter eggs though?
I don't even know. I don't even watch it. In my head, I don't watch it because it's like, fuck out of here. I don't give a shit if that blade of grass was moved to the left and that means that fucking Squirtles came. No. That's not gonna help this fucking show out.
Squirtles shirt?
Yeah, like that's not gonna help this shit out. I don't know if Pikachu was drawn on the fucking book from the girl in the third row. That's not helping shit out. These Easter eggs ain't doing shit for me, Papa. Give me a regular egg. A fucking organic egg I'll take. Keep the Easter shit somewhere else. Give me something.
I don't know, man, but if the Pokemon showed up, that's something big.
So like, what the fuck? What was it? Are we gonna see? Look, there are lights on this one, and it mimicked the lights from the quantum realm, thus making Thanos real. No. They spend more time on those fucking Easter eggs and finding them than they do on writing the goddamn show.
Wasn't the shawarma supposed to be an Easter egg at one point that made no sense?
The what?
When they had the that meal at the end of
Oh yeah.
Palmer?
Well,
Yeah.
no, that was because somebody said it, right?
Cause no, Iron Man literally said, "He's like, oh, there's a shawarma bar. We should go get shawarma."
And then they just reshot it just to be
Yeah, they
dicks.
reshot it as a gag.
yeah.
But if you watch, because if you watch the whole time, Chris Evans is like this.
It's because of his beard being
'Cause
there
he,
now.
yeah,
right?
he was shooting Snowpiercer, and he
Yeah.
had his beard that he couldn't shave, so he's just sitting there like this the whole time.
They should have CGI'd his face like they did Henry Cavill.
Yeah, like that worked well.
Nah, Henry should have just showed up and like, I'm Superman.
The crazy shit was I can't tell. His face looked CGI'd. Even in fucking
The Witcher.
The Witcher, he looks. I look
looks
at his
just
upper
like
lip. His upper lip is CGI'd. Like he was born with a CGI'd lip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck y'all was looking at. Maybe it's because I was watching a bad movie that I couldn't see past the bad movie to look at the bad CGI. It was like, this shit is horrible, and I see more horrible, so it fits. This is normal now. This works. The bad inside the bad works. But Super Skrull, I feel like this Super Skrull don't fit in this fucking show. Secrets don't fit in this show. Invasions don't fit in this show. And Super Skrull don't fit in the show.
You know what? This show invaded us. That was the invasion of us all.
No, we invaded this fucking show. Because
Did we?
It seems like we wasn't supposed to be a part of this conversation.
That was the secret.
Yeah, we walked in on them like, oh wait, I'm backing out now.
You just do the Homer Simpson like just
Yeah, I mean, Toe's not off. He's not far off about that. What's that was Gravik's plan? Start World War III between Russia and America so that the plan will be weakened so that you go out there and take over. Well, how are you going to drum up support? Have the Americans wipe out some of the Skrulls and be like, look, they attacked us. They drew first blood. We can go in. But that only works if they kill everybody you're around. Because if they don't, other people will just be like, this motherfucker tried to have us killed for his fucking war.
Well, I think he's gonna make that's his biggest thing. He's gonna make sure they're all dead and just blame it on them killing them. I feel like he's just gonna end up killing his own people.
But what they should have did, which to be honest with you makes the most amount of sense, was go full Hydra. Yo, dude, kidnap Putin, become Putin. You become Bush. You become the fucking NAACP guy. You become this guy. All the influences around the world that have a say about anything, we're them now. Then we get this motherfucker to come down and admit he's a fucking Skrull. There's about 300 Skrull. And you know what? We're pardoning all the Skrulls because they're non-threatened to us and all that other shit. They're going to live amongst us. Now they're millions of them. We're this out of control and blah, blah, blah. We're going to give them housing. We're going to do this. And next thing you know, our whole fucking military is Skrull. And now we turn our backs on you and we got a fucking slave country. Slave fucking planet. That would have been your secret and your invasion.
Now
But
that's how you come up with a fucking fresh idea.
There you go.
But nope. What is the plan, Gravik? We're going to make Fury suffer because when suffering is old, death is not good enough. He turned into fucking Jason Momoa on us.
I was gonna say, wait, where did I be in that plan before?
This is war. Did he not learn from the fucking Cold War or any of the fucking ops he went on to become fucking someone else? to spy on people? How do you have a super spy that can't spy? Espionage.
Yo, we've been asking that about Fury this whole time.
Max.
Like how?
That's the one thing I do hope about tomorrow too. I hope this is revealed that it's not Fury. Let it be a fucking. Let it be something.
Samuel Jackson.
Motherfucker.
Yo, but okay, so if not, so then who is it then? Is it a life model decoy like we brought up?
I think that's the only thing it can be. Because if it's another Skrull, why would a Skrull be this? I don't know.
It's Maria Hill.
She's been acting as Fury.
They got the technology to change her fucking face with that mask, the Mission Impossible mask that he was wearing.
No, didn't they asked him about it? They're like, "Oh, it only does your face." He goes, "This is an old model, the newer one."
Yeah. Maria Hill has been Fury this whole time.
Damn, Maria
you might have
Hill.
cracked the code.
And that's why she is credited in all the fucking episodes.
Yo, you know what? You gotta hand it to Maria Hill. She donned Nick Fury's face and body and then went home and banged his wife.
Yo, you gotta be a part of the cause.
Nah, I want to go with To's idea so bad now. Like that would have been fucking. I hope that's it tomorrow.
Yo, she went Nick Fury and said, "Now I can say it." That nigga's on a horse. That's why Nick Fury and Don Cheadle have been having some weird ass exchanges, because it's two females trying to be a black man. You know how hard it is for one person trying to be a black man. Now both of them are trying, and they don't know the test. They don't know how to fully test another black person. You real black? I guess so. All right, that makes sense. You got a green woman and a fucking white woman playing two black men. No wonder this shit's all fucked up.
Oh man, I really hope that's it tomorrow. That would be great. But no, I just think it's a decoy. That's all it is.
And also, what happened to the Skrull that are on Saber? Are they immune to this shit? They don't have the CB radios? Is this Saber? Yeah, this is Saber. Go for Saber. This is Krogik. Plan A has been executed. Okay, we'll kill them all.
Let me find out graphics about to be execute order 66.
This is war.
This is war.
That's the best line of the fucking show. But like, in all honesty, it's what else is there? In a half-hour show, we have to hope one thing happens.
Yo, it's gonna be so. I'm tuning in tomorrow just to see the look on Toe's face when none of the shit that he said, which actually makes sense, doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the instant. This is the first thing I'm watching tomorrow when I wake up. It's just here we go, motherfucker. None of that happened.
We've been saying this from the inception of this fucking show. Write the check, Marvel. Tell us you want a story with all the parameters. You can't use shit, and watch us come up with some gold theory. My man just said, write a script. All right, here goes the script. Good. Called Jason Fury and called Melissa Grajic. And there you go. No. This is a script about the postman falling in love with the ex-war vet. How do you figure this is a secret invasion? Why is it going in production? What? Samuel Jackson, you down with this? I don't read the script. The script reads me. What? Action. We going on strike. Fuck this. That's how I feel the whole negotiation went. We going on strike. It's not even about the money. It's like, fuck, man, read the script. How you just gonna say, pick one out here, secret invasion, do it. Do it. Jack and Coke, do it.
Yo, I brought it up last week. That's how some of these movies get made. They go into the dustbin back into that back corner and pull out a script that they bought 10 years ago. Like change some names around and fucking throw it out.
That was what was in the briefcase in fucking Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
The actual script for this show.
Yeah. You know something? If you really want to make Disney Plus shows, you make a fucking show about the Eternal when his life was being an actor. That's what I want to see. I want to see him live as his grandfather, his great grandfather, his father, and him as an actor. And then it ends with them asking him for help. The Bollywood motherfucker.
Mm.
Yeah, Canelo and Johnny.
That's some interesting shit. That's like the what ifs. Like, here you go. Read this comic to find out how the Ghost Rider got to New York City. Shit like that. That's what you make TV shows about. It doesn't necessarily have nothing to do with MCU, but it's a story nonetheless.
And it'll keep people interested at least of something.
Yeah, because if you don't like the MCU, at least you can like what the fuck he did.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's what Agatha Harkness is gonna be.
Isn't she dead though?
No, she was just reset. Like Wanda looked at him and was like, "Hey, you're now this housewife. Go play."
Where is White Jesus? I mean, Vision.
Oh.
Where is White Vision?
Vision is off gathering what may or may not eventually happen as the Young Avengers, if and when the writers ever go back to work and start writing.
So you're telling me they're gonna make White Vision Blade?
No, well, in the comics, that's exactly what happened. Vision turned white, they reset him, and then he went off and formed the Young Avengers.
But fucking Jesus. No wonder Wakanda wanted to stay away from this shit. And where the Dora Milaje? I feel like one of them should have showed up.
For what? They got no business with this.
How you know? They couldn't smell that one of them played Bucky back in '98. We gotta get this motherfucker. He might have killed one of our people. One of the Skrulls is a Baron. I fucking guarantee it.
I want to know where the fuck Shang-Chi is. Bruce Banner clearly said, "Welcome to the circus." What, he's just been waiting for popcorn in the next tent over, missing the action?
Who you think is valet parking all these goddamn secret agent cars? He's the only man with experience.
Just him and Aquafina singing fucking Hotel California.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, see, shit like this makes it almost unbelievable. Because it's like, okay, we got a Skrull invasion. They're invading the entire planet. They're trying to take over the planet. At what point do we not give a shit about this Shang-Chi's sister taking over China? Like, oh, I'm a drug dealer now. Who gives a shit? There's aliens in the fucking country trying to take over the fucking planet. Like, there's bigger stories to tell. Like, you honestly think that I'm gonna sit here and believe that fucking Captain America and Bucky are gonna fight the golden hair boys from Meteor Men and not want to hear one of them was a Skrull or them know about the invasion of the Skrulls? We got a half hour to wipe all the Skrulls out so no one else has to deal with Skrulls on a ground level. This is the groundest of the levels.
Yo, you know what you just pointed out? You know how nobody's saying anything about the hand in the ocean? You just said we got a half hour to wipe out all the Skrulls so nobody else has to deal with them. Did the video footage not just go out on their fucking news of Thalos saving the fucking president?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the new hand. Nobody knows.
No one questions it. They're just gonna be like, it's fake news, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody turns green when they die.
Yeah. It wasn't said on Fox News, so
it was acid indigestion.
If they just do that, like, that's why I said this has to be the start. This can't be the end. Because they're just like, yeah, forget what we just said about like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but this is like Rogue One before they get to the fucking planet. Like right when they was like, all right, we got to go on this mission. This is the mission here. This Rogue One ends right when they get to the planet. All right, now this is the start of Star Wars. Wait, you're not gonna show the shit we wanted to see. The only thing that we actually wanted to see was them do. No, we're gonna talk about it.
They're gonna pull Dragon Ball Z, and tune in next time to find out what happened on Dragon Ball Z. 5 years later, last time on Dragon.
Yo, I swear to God, if tomorrow's episode doesn't do anything, the next thumbnail is gonna be Secret Invasion, and I'm gonna write "what the fuck" on the thumbnail, and that's gonna be the thumbnail. That's gonna be the trailer, because that's ridiculous. 30 minutes to do something. You had what is it? 5 episodes. The first 2 episodes were what, 45 minutes?
Give or take.
55, and I'll look it up, but it's like 55 and like 49 or something.
So that's 2 hours. Then the last 2 episodes were 35 minutes each, right?
38 and 39, something like that.
That's 3 hours. I think episode 4 was 23 minutes or some shit. Let's say we got 3.5 hours.
All right. So I got it right here. First 2 episodes were 55 and 58 minutes respectively.
2 hours.
Third one was 44 minutes.
2 hours and 44 minutes.
Then the last 2 were 38 and 39 minutes.
So 3 hours and 42 minutes. This is technically the longest movie Marvel has ever recorded. 3 hours and 42 minutes. With at least a half hour left. We got a 4-hour Snyder Cut movie that done jack shit. That is the definition of wasting our fucking time. That is the reason why no one has a Disney Plus subscription. That is the reason why everyone does the bullshit. Oh, there's too much. Bullshit, there's too much. The only thing I'm watching on Disney Plus is Secret Invasion. That means it's not enough. That's what that means. It's not enough. Fuck, I'm gonna watch Disney Plus for Secret Invasion and the Marvel shit. I gotta.
I am wasting my money on this. If it's not a Star Wars show or a Marvel show.
Yeah, like, come on, what's going on here? It's not hard. You're telling me you can't get the premise of fucking something else? 4 people to fucking do something with the Skrulls? You couldn't get the Kree down here? Like, this is the best time. Fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Quake would have been like, oh, we fought these motherfuckers before. You know what I'm saying? Someone, somewhere, some way, someday. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. I'm done pleading with. It's gonna be to the point where it's like, all right, I'm caving in. The demand of a better show or movie is not being heard. We're gonna have to end this relationship. We're gonna have to end. We're gonna have to cut ties, and I'm gonna have to go. And I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And we're just gonna have to sit here and talk about the 4-hour fucking Batman movie where they stop to drink milk. The world's greatest detective and the world's greatest cat burglar can't find one fucking person. But they stopped to drink milk. They ended part 1 and started part 2 in the same movie and got the balls to say we're gonna do something different in part 2. Part 2.5. Holy shit. Super Skrull versus a man. How super are you? This man's gonna kill you. And you got Extremis. So you can't die. So who are you gonna fight?
Well, Extremis heals, but that doesn't mean he can't die.
You have to blow his ass up.
Yeah, I don't think he can regenerate fully.
Listen, we're gonna have the Dr. Manhattan this shit. Put them all in the island and nuke that motherfucker. Fuck it.
I think all we got to do is just kill this one dude. And then they'll fall in line if he's gone.
Apparently, because this is not a fucking invasion. This is his personal vendetta. This is the secret vendetta.
Yeah, that's all it really has become. It's like they don't like him anymore. They're scared of this dude. Like,
So this is G for Vendetta?
Yeah. This is Skrull for vendetta. Foster's is Australian for beer.
But all they really have to do, we're being completely honest here, is just find him a fucking home. Just be like, look, there you go. Set up shop over there.
legit, that's what they had to do from the beginning. Fury, all he had to do was keep his end of the bargain. And who's the real villain in this?
Fucking Amelia Clark. She didn't know what she wanted to be when she grew up, so she became everything.
Oh, I just thought of something.
See?
Amelia Clark is going to be Fury. What does she tell him? Oh, I'll just put on a good face. And then he makes the call. Let's end this. We already know she has extremis on her. What else did she get when she was in there? How is she going to take on Gravik?
Fuck that. I don't give a shit about her character. In all honesty, what character in here do you give a shit about besides the fucking MI6 captain?
Yeah, it's just her.
Yeah.
And she's been on the least. She's been on the show the least amount of time. They could literally be like, you know what? We're not even going to show the last episode of Secret Invasion. And I might just be like, you know what? Then fuck it. Forged in Fire is. You got a half hour to make up for a fucking 4-hour movie that we just finished watching. You gotta be out your fucking mind. And then you're gonna tell me Amelia Clark is gonna take his fucking face? Amelia Clark is the fucking hero? You got Agent Hill waiting in the wings to do some shit, and she keeps getting shot? How many times she almost gonna die?
I feel like she's gonna actually die tomorrow.
Like shit, man.
At this point.
Fuck.
I'm just saying, I'm calling it right now that's probably what happens.
Where the fuck is Wang at?
Wong is with Maddie, 2 T's and a Y, but you don't know where they are or whatever the fuck she said.
They're still watching that show. They haven't finished the
No, they just. I think they just started the Real Housewives of Saskatchewan. or
Oh,
something.
gotcha.
Well, shit, he still needs to fucking come. He don't smell the scroll. He don't got news. Alien invasion. Oh well, the Sorcerer Supreme is here. Whoop, 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 whoop,
I mean,
whoop, whoop, whoop.
The Sorcerer Supreme only deals with the mystical problem.
You telling me it's not a mystic art to fucking shift into some other shit?
No, that's more scientific.
Then where the fuck is the Hulk? Where the fuck is
The
Hank
Hulk's in outer
Pym?
space.
If
with his
there's
son.
if there's anything we need to fight the Skrull, it's fucking making shit smaller. We need Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Dude, Ant-Man's too
They
busy trying to figure out how they fucked up an
They
ice cream
just
cake.
kicked the shit out of fucking Kang. They could kick the shit out of Kang, out of Kong. Shit. Who else is there? Where the fuck is Miss Marvel? Huh?
Ms. Marvel's up in space.
Not that we know of.
Yeah, because she ended her thing swapping places with Brie.
So where's Captain Marvel's on Earth when this is happening? You telling me she can smell an old lady as a fucking Skrull? She should know that. Oh shit, fucking Fury's getting shot at. She got the fucking hearing.
I don't think she has super
They're
hearing.
connected, like fucking werewolves. She imprinted on them. Something. I would take Coulson. I want Coulson back. Trade him for fucking Amelia Clark.
Just give
I
us
will
something.
make the trade.
Give
Him,
us something.
you
Kurt.
give me him and Hideki Matsui the third from the Angels, and I'll give you Aaron Judge and Amelia Clark.
What's that? Said Hideki Matsui.
Wait, Matsui was a New York Yankee.
No, I'm talking about that fucking other guy that's supposed to be the best.
Oh,
Oh,
Shohei.
okay.
Yeah, show enough. Show him. Show everybody.
Where's Show? Let's hear Show's thoughts on this.
I don't know. He's talking shit.
We need Show's thoughts on this right now. Ah.
I don't think Show even knows what channel this shit is.
I doubt Shows watched any of the episodes.
I doubt he watched any of these episodes. I know one of them is green. But shit, the more Cap explains it to you, the more pissed off we are.
Because there's so many holes in this. Like, they could have fucking made this the best series they've done so far, and they've done nothing.
It was supposed to be.
You know
Remember when they
what's worse?
first?
We went in this with no expectation, really. We're like, it should be able to handle this. We were wrong.
Psych. Psych.
Yeah. Well, I actually went in with high expectations of this. I thought this was going to be Marvel's answer to Andor.
Psych.
I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna have predictions, nothing. I was like, this was gonna be good. We got this. And
Wrong.
This turned out to be Marvel's version of the fucking Last Jedi.
Shit, Marvel said with the first 60 seconds of the show.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
no, what
Like-
they did was they gave us a good first episode. Then they were like, oh, we suck again.
No, they gave us a shock and awe ending. Because that first episode, I can't tell you what the fuck was happening, but Maria Hill died.
Yeah.
That's it. They shot Maria Hill.
Well, that made us now want to watch the second episode. So they did their job. It keeps us going. But then it was like second episode. Oh. Yeah, nothing.
It's like they could have waited. If this was supposed to come out after the Marvels,
This was
they
more
coulda
entertaining than the
They
than the
coulda-
second.
they could have waited. Ray would have
But
gladly
no.
waited for this one.
But here's the question, though. What would they have filled it with? Because they need something to drive traffic to Disney Plus.
Is there nothing Star Wars
Loki.
related?
Ahsoka doesn't come out until next month.
We could have waited.
Everybody's in the summertime anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody's at the beach.
You could have just reran She-Hulk.
They could have did season 2 of She-Hulk, but as shitty as that the first one was, they could have just fucking said, "Here, go in there, improvise your fucking lines." Look, we got Reggie Jackson. They got Invincible Man just jumping out of windows and shit. That's what we need. The TV show of him. He gets married, and then at the end of every episode, he jumps out the fucking window, dies, and becomes a new person.
That might not be a bad idea.
Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded woman and shit? And he goes, I do. Ah! Why do you always want to get married on the roof? Because this ain't gonna last. Ah!
Glass starts to hurt after a while.
Yeah, shit. And then you got the lawyer dude from She-Hulk, the one that's stupid. Get him to defend him on every case.
Wait, which one that's stupid? The one that was into the shoe culture, or the one that was just like alpha male bro dog?
No, the shoe culture one. I didn't say the waste of fucking life. But yeah, and then he doesn't even show up. He just calls him up, and you just hear his voice. Hey, guy, you gotta stop marrying these women. And then he's just like, I don't owe you for that. I'm dead. And it's just different ways to just fucking get out of contracts. I want to buy this car. All right, we'll give you a loan. It's $300 a month. All right, I got it. The first month. Where's your payment? I'm dead now. It's just fucking. The police just coming like, you gotta stop breaking these windows. You owe us $20,000 for windows.
Oh my god! Just grabs their gun.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that was a $10,000 bullet. Just fucking everything jumps in the shark's mouth. That'd be the name of the shit. Invincible Man. At this fucking point, this is what we're getting. This is what we're fucking getting. There goes your original idea. The man running from his responsibilities.
I'm mad that I actually want to see this show.
And it's not like real responsibilities either. It's like, oh, yo, this is $10.52. Fuck, I'm missing 2 cents. You can take some from the leave a penny, take a penny. No. Kills himself. Not all your shit. And then just walks out. Like, yo, the gas. You got to pay for gas. Oh, yeah? I'm dead, nigga. And not all you shit. And just go in the fucking car. It's like shit. You know? Fucking go to a hotel room. You want to check out? No. Blah. Not all you shit. And just fucking walk out. Fucking, he's in a restaurant eating. All right, here goes your check. Not all you shit. Just walk out. That's a fucking. There goes the show. There goes your original fucking show. Every episode is a new way to fucking get out of shit.
It's the new 1,000 Ways to Die.
Word.
Yo, let this be a perfect example of that there is humor in absolutely everything. Because that you just pitched a show about a man who just kills himself every fucking show.
And we're dying laughing right now.
And the whole budget's Windows. He's like, this guy's weird. He wanted to conduct this meeting on the 15th floor. Who is it? He calls Invincible. No! This fucking just jumps out. That's the trailer.
Yo, Marvel, this is how much your show is not interesting. We're here laughing and talking about a show where Toe is even he's not even calling the correct character name. It's Mr. Immortal.
Him too. They're twin brothers. One's immortal, one's invincible.
But they both like to jump out windows.
That's right.
Every time, what's that movie? I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Word.
Like, what you want to do? Take the window or the stairs? It's like, come on, man. Goddamn, I'll take the stairs.
Help me. Shit. And another fun fact. What happened to the super squad of super duper people with super duper technology fighting enhanced people from Miss Marvel? They got there quick when they didn't even know she existed. But no one's finding out about these Skrulls. No one's prepared for them. No one's going, you know what? The president might need protection. Nope. Get regular shit with guns. Because why would an alien attack fucking the president? But the alien would definitely be a little girl attacking the fucking elementary school, though.
Yeah, like none of this. This makes no sense that there's no one else has gotten involved. Like all this is going down. The minute that video popped up, there should have been so many just popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
But no one showed up. Like how?
It's no longer a secret. I don't
Apparently
know
it's
about
a secret to everyone but us. We know
Yeah.
what's going on.
I don't
no one
know.
else does.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but if there's a video that the president was attacked and I'm Captain America, guess where I'm going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if there's a video of the president getting attacked and I'm John Walker, guess where the fuck I'm going?
Where? Where's Elizabeth O'Lovely or whatever her name is that controls the Firebirds from
Valentina?
Seinfeld? Yeah, where's her at? Where's she at? Isn't she supposed to be the head of some honchos?
I'm saying you could have put. There are characters you could have used in here.
Facts. There's so many little things they could have done, but we digress.
Mr. Immortal could have been in this one.
Just jumping out of windows to save people.
Yeah, he's jumping out the fucking helicopter trying to save the president. Ah, boom.
Yo, you could have brought in the first version of the Thunderbolts and had John Walker sitting there fighting with Fury and had Songbird and be like, oh, Songbird's a Skrull. Well, shit, now I got to fight her while you're fighting Gravik. Like,
Yeah. But nope. You could have had one of the flag smashers was a Skrull.
Yep.
And that could have been a way that they got Super Skrull. They used the super soldier serum to make a Super Skrull. But that Skrull went crazy. And they hit him. And Olivia Munn sent secret agent to go find that Skrull because they need that serum back.
Yeah.
which is funny because Gravik is like, oh, I need the harvest so I can get everybody's blood. But you got 4 people already. Cap's the super soldier serum is right out there with the fucking power broker. So that's 5. How many superpowers do you think you're gonna be able to handle in one person?
And not for nothing. How come you only saved Groot's and the other motherfuckers shit when you was collecting these fucking DNAs?
Like
think
maybe
he
he
did
didn't
that
know. I was gonna say I don't think he knew what was what at that point. I would assume.
Or he just grabbed whatever was in his reach when he got these samples.
That would have been nice to fucking see with your flashbacks. Instead of he flew a plane all by himself. Didn't help. But if they would have shown him stealing some shit, he got DNA from the harvest. We gotta hide it now.
Yeah, like especially now that they were saying, "Oh, we had a group of the cleanup crew." That would have been a nice flashback to at least see, and puts it away.
Yeah, something.
Like just something to give us some little bit of, okay, there's not a fucking hole in that. Like, I don't know.
In other news, I got some news for Lay if he's watching. So apparently, in the final run of the Punisher, Frank Castle, he became the god of murder, and they resurrected his wife, and his wife told them that she was actually going to file for a divorce right before they died in the park, and she was going to take all the money and all that shit, and the wife took the power from him, and he fucking vanished. He's gone. And Doctor Strange confirmed Frank Castle at this moment is no longer exists. So out of San Diego Comic-Con, they're gonna relaunch the Punisher with this guy. It's the brand new Punisher. His name is Joe Garrison, and he's a former Shield Black Ops agent. So there's a brand new dude in the Punisher taking up the Punisher mantle. We're gonna find out whatever the fuck his deal is when his shit comes out.
So Frank Castle ain't never gonna get anything peaceful in his life.
That's not the point of that character.
I mean, even the woman he fucking went murder, death, kill for was on some fuck you, Frank. That's crazy. Now, one part of this man's life can be normal.
Damn.
Yeah.
He became a god and upgraded to a human being, as Jay-Z likes to say.
What's that Tupac song? That's just the way it is.
My man did the ultimate fucking I'm Mr. Immortal. I take your power and I want all your money. No. Ah, boom. Doctor Strange tell him I'm gone. He gone. He gone forever. We got a new nigga to punish you. Look. Take his money. Frank said, fuck that. Get the fucking hand on your ass. Shit.
That's all right. Frank will be back in about 2 years' time when they need to reinsert him as the Punisher.
Yeah.
Are we getting the Punisher in the MCU?
It's supposed to be John Bernthal.
Wait, and when was he coming out? In Blade?
It's supposed to be Daredevil.
And they just canceled Daredevil, right?
But they didn't cancel it. They just put it on hiatus because of the writer's strike. And the actors, no.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be a step up because it was on low hiatus.
Yep. That's how that works. In other news, we're also getting Godzilla versus Superman, man. Godzilla's just fighting everyone.
Yeah, how the fuck you got King Kong and Godzilla fighting Superman? When did they become DC characters?
Oh, because Warner Brothers owns them now. Wait, actually, Godzilla was a Marvel character originally. I think Godzilla, the first time he appeared in a comic, was a Marvel comic where he fought the Avengers.
Listen, and you laughed at me when I said John Wick and Fast and the Furious are going to team up?
Well, dude, there's another Godzilla movie coming out. Godzilla versus Kong X, some shit.
Yeah. It's coming out. Allegedly, I think next year. But
Is that already writers struck or no?
no, I think by now it's already filmed and
Yeah,
everything.
I think they're already finished filming it.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait for that one. Godzilla versus Kong turned out to be extremely well done.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a trailer for it.
Yeah.
But it's a teaser, not really a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
There's one from 1 week ago, April 19th, May 12th, and April 22nd. How many fucking times is this shit coming out?
Because how it's a teaser, just people kept editing like little bits and pieces to make people think it was longer.
Oh no, there's a second clip.
Oh shit! Oh, I saw with the edited ones. Is there actual?
There's an actual new one, which we should all go try to find the second trailer.
All right, where can I go on YouTube to find real shit, not no fan made?
I got one from Screen Cult.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at now. So
7 days ago.
Okay, should
All
we
right.
all watch this?
Is that that's the new one? All right, I guess we're all watching this.
From what I see, yeah. But just mute the mics and on 3.
Wait, my shit just said in the ruins of a shattered world. All right. Take a look at our teaser trailer concept for Warner Brothers' upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong 2 New Empire. This is their teaser. This is their concept. Is that what I'm looking for?
No, I'm gonna send it to you. The shit that I'm
There's
watching.
a Fox Star Media one.
I'm gonna send you the one that I'm watching.
This is the actual trailer, I think.
Well, the one I just was watching, it's used footage from the last one, so I definitely wasn't it. So yeah, I think they're just adding.
No, the one you just sent me is the one in the description says it's a concept trailer.
Yeah, I noticed that it's using footage from the last one. The one that's like a minute 22 seconds, right?
Yeah, this is the one
Yeah,
that I just opened up. This looks like an actual trailer. Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
So I don't think there's a new trailer. There was just people talking about it.
yeah, and the other one was just added like stuff from the last one. Like they just
Yeah,
tried
but
to hype it up.
the link I put in the private chat, they're talking about Scar King, who is like a skinny King Kong.
Yeah, that's the dude in the teaser. That's the dude who's sitting on the throne
Yeah.
now.
Wait, Titan 001. Shimu? Oh, so I'm watching the original trailer then. Because Kong is seeing this motherfucker sit on the throne. Who the fuck is this 8-eyed motherfucker? Okay, so I guess I watched the first one. Because this one actually showed the pictures of the other King Kong and
Yeah, I don't think the Fox Star Media one is a legit one. Yeah, the only official shit that I find is like 37 seconds.
all right, wait. It's 30 seconds.
Yeah, because it's literally just a
Oh,
teaser.
okay. So Legendary from Legendary then.
Yes.
All right, let me see that one.
That's just the one with him sitting on the throne, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we originally got.
Yeah, but isn't that the
That's
same
when-
throne that Khan was on and when they went down there?
Yep.
Hmm.
That shit just popped up on me one day, and I was like, "What the fuck is
I,
this?"
I remember when I first saw it, I was like, "This has to be fake," and then it's like it started rolling out instantly. I was like, "Oh shit! Okay, here we go again." I remember I said it to my
Yeah.
boy. He's like, "Real?" I'm like, "I think so," because everyone's supposed to get now.
Yeah, dude, I went immediately to IMDb. I was like, "Oh, gotta look this up."
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Like, that should be interesting. But I'm looking forward to this comic though, because the Godzilla versus Power Rangers one was good. So I'm looking forward to the Superman one to see how that works out.
And this is gonna be a cartoon, right?
No, it's gonna be an actual movie.
Godzilla versus Superman.
No. The Superman one, yeah, it's gonna be. It's a
Okay.
comic book, yeah.
Oh, all right.
I thought you meant versus Kong.
No,
Like,
no,
it's
no.
gonna be a
This
movie.
one, yeah, this one's gonna be.
I was like, wait, what?
I heard you say I can't wait for the Superman shit. I was like, wait.
No, that would not. That would be an interesting movie to do. Like, yeah, we're gonna get a movie.
Surprise! That's Henry Cavill's. That's his last hurrah, Superman. Before he gets replaced by Liam Hemsworth.
Even in this, it gets replaced again by Liam Hemsworth. Oh man.
But that movie's done with, right? We don't have to worry about the writer's strike and none of that other shit.
Yeah, the Kong and yeah, that's all done.
Who the fuck knows?
At this point, we're probably not getting anything new for a while though.
Yeah.
So guys, you guys will still get podcasts though. We'll still be here.
Yeah. We'll talk about something. Yo, we might have to have I don't know what kind of discussion, depending on the last episode, the last 30 minutes of Secret Invasion, but we might have to have a sit down show and like a plea or something. Because the last movie they're coming out with is the Marvels, right? That's the last one that's not
Yeah.
fucked up from the writer shit.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that comes out in November.
Yep.
As of right now, there's some speculation that they may push it back until after the writer's strike is over so that their actors
For Miss
can
Marvel?
promote it. Yeah, because right now with the actors striking as well, the actors can't do any promotion
Yeah.
for the film.
Yeah. At least they're not supposed to and all that, because there's some people that still tweeted shit and they weren't supposed to.
Yo, listen.
I think this
Like-
dude got fined for that. Rocco something from the Mayans, because he decided to
Shit.
still live tweet during it.
Yo, listen. As the judge told Vincent Gambini, you have a stay of execution. They have until the Marvels comes out to fucking change my mind, because it might be one of those things like, all right, this ain't working no more. Yeah, I kind of want to see Deadpool 3, but with all the pictures of Hugh Jackman in the suit, it's kind of throwing me off.
What about him in the suit throwing you off?
The fact that they're showing it to me already. Let that be something we see in the movie. Stop just spoiling shit. Spoiling shit does not make you fucking cool. It doesn't. You know, the
I
fact
mean,
that he's in
is
the.
it really a spoiler that he's gonna wear his costume?
Yes. Because there were what? 15 other fucking movies he was in that he played Wolverine, and he didn't even fucking have a costume that looked like the color blue or yellow. That's like, is it really a spoiler to say that Captain America finally says Avengers assemble in fucking Endgame? Yeah. Because we've been waiting for it. Is it really a spoiler that Fast and the Furious the last one is split into 15 movies. Yeah, it's a spoiler.
Well, that's not a spoiler. You'd have to know if this is the last movie or not.
They're all the last movie. It's one big. See, they're putting out 2.5 hour episodes every 4 years. It's a 6 movie series of the last movie.
No, stay tuned for part 75 of the last movie. Yo, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is part 2 of the finale. Part 3. We're gonna make now part 2 of part 3. This is now 3.5.
Nah, this is on some other shit. This is what happened to Gal Gadot's character.
Yo, you want to know who Mr. Nobody was? Watch Fast and the Furious 76.2.
Word.
Turns out Mr. Nobody was somebody.
But little nobody, that was nobody.
Who was a nobody that's somebody.
Oh,
Jesus.
Shit. I think we can end this episode early.
That's what I was gonna say.
we're getting to the point where that was a line we just had to say.
Word.
Mr. Nobody was somebody.
Tune in next week for the conclusion of the beginning of Secret Invasion.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find something else to talk about next week because I feel like we're not gonna have much from this episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be like space weather, and then that's it.
We might have to try to play that game next week because I feel like we got nothing.
Yeah, you know what? It's it.
You be sitting there like, Ollie, you're on the battlefield with Nick Fury and the Skrulls. Ollie, what happened? It's like, Skrulls defeated.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ray.
There you go. Me and Ray are gonna do the one shot. Make a one shot for us, Captain.
Hey.
We'll do it. Fuck it.
But the Marvel one?
Yeah, we'll do something, and then we'll talk about. We'll be like, yo, listen. The first half hour of the show is gonna be about the last half hour of that show. The first half hour of our show will be the last half hour of the Secret Invasion.
All right.
And then we'll jump right into whatever. If Cabs is here next week, then he'll jump in with us.
You still have all the sheets, right?
Yeah, they should still be in my email or in the pictures.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody. Marvel, don't
Do
fuck
better.
yourself. Yeah, for real.